guys, so today we're going to the Vatican City. I know very little about the Vatican City, so let's go learn together. Are you thrilled by your food options?
It feels less fast foody than America, but no.
Okay, so right now we are outside of Vatican City waiting to get in. And also, if my voice sounds a little bit weird in this recording, it's because I am sick. So you get to enjoy that. Lucky you. Just kidding. It sucks. And it probably sounds sucky too. What do you think?
Big.
Big?
That's about it.
Okay. So throughout this video, you guys will notice that certain statues are missing different parts, and that's because some pope or another just at some point decided that they didn't like that part. So they were removed. So this is outside of the buildings in the Vatican City, and people can actually go to church here and stuff, and they hold ceremonies, which I think is pretty interesting. Imagine how cool it would be to have a church ceremony if you were religious in the Christian capital. This is the painting gallery where all the paintings are kept in the Vatican City. It was closed in 1932 to the public and guests. Apparently there are only a few of these around the world. There are a few in the US and some in Britain and stuff, but apparently they're pretty rare, so that's cool, I think.
And his grandson's funny.
Okay, so no cameras are allowed in the Sistine Chapel, but these are some outside plaques about them, so you can see the artwork on them. And no, I did not try and film in there because, unlike the annoying people that did try and film in the Sistine Chapel, once we actually got inside of it, I will follow the rules and do as they ask because I am a guest, and it is not my place to break the rules. I'm kind of salty about this, if you can't tell. So while we were at the Vatican City, we were actually on a tour. I'm not a huge fan of tours, but my parents are, so that's what we were doing. And so I didn't get to stop and take as good photos or film as much stuff as I would have liked to. So instead, you get to see the photos I could quick snapshot as we were walking by, because a lot of the things that they talked about I actually found less interesting than the things that I was seeing just by looking around me.
For those of you who've been to the
So this is actually an ancient bath made of red marble, and due to various reasons, there's actually no red marble left in the world, which is kind of crazy that they just have these things on display, but there's no more of it that we know of. So even though it's only been a few minutes for you, it's actually been hours for me while I'm in the Vatican City. And at this point, I was getting pretty worn out. So I stopped taking as many photos, but there are lots of cool things that I didn't get to take photos of just because I was tired and just trying to kind of get through the day, I guess. This is the Vatican Gallery of the Maps. The this little guy isn't famous or anything. I just thought it was cute. So that's why there's a photo of it in here. That's basically all.
Story. The word Basilica.
Apparently this is the hallway that the cardinals walk up when they're going to elect a new pope.
Anyway, I don't go straight here because after that, we can spend more time afterwards.
This is just another cute cat. If you can't tell, I like cats. Shocker, I know. Okay, so this is the inside of, like, the big church that people can actually go to in the Vatican City. And, like, as soon as you walk in, like, I'm not religious, but this place feels, like, holy. Like, the sun was, like, shining through the windows. So like, the big arch thing was, like, super, like, kind of on fire almost. It was really, really cool. And then, like, these huge painting almost things are actually mosaics. So, like, each tile on this was individually placed. And you can't even see the tiles unless you're, like, super, super up close. There were just, like, tons of statues in here. And this is super awesome. Like, this was definitely the highlight of going to the Vatican City, was just, like, this one place. Except for they had, like, old popes in, like, clear glass coffins, but they were, like, mummified in wax. I thought that was kind of creepy. I don't know. I think that dead people should look dead and not be on display. Those guys kind of freaked me out, just because, like, there's, like, a wax sculpture, like, from wax museums, and I don't like those either. So, yeah, just not a fan of that whole thing. But other than that, it was really cool. People would be baptized in this, and they would put water in it, and then lift up that lid, and then they would put you in it and put it down, and then lift it back up. And that sounds really scary. Lunchtime. So, what you guys think of the Vatican City?
That's crazy.
Big.
It's incomprehensible.
Any more insight besides big?
Big but small.
Fascinating.